Are we witnessing one of the most heated political clashes in recent American history? The President of the United States publicly accused 6 Democratic lawmakers of committing sedition, a crime punishable by death, simply for telling U.S. troops to refuse illegal orders. This explosive statement has stunned Washington, raised alarms about democratic norms, and sparked a fierce debate about freedom, military duty, and presidential power. Stay with me, because what just happened isn't just politics. It raises serious questions about national security, constitutional rights, and even the future of the U.S. military. But wait, what did those lawmakers actually say? Let's break it down. What could possibly lead the president to use words like treason and execution against fellow Americans? A video was released by 6 Democratic lawmakers, each of them having served in the military, intelligence, or defense sectors. The group included Senator Elissa Slotkin, former CIA analyst and Iraq War veteran; Senator Mark Kelly, former astronaut and Navy veteran; Representative Jason Crow, former Army Ranger; Chris DeLuzio, Navy veteran; Maggie Goodlander, former national security official; and Chrissy Houlihan, Air Force veteran. In this video, these lawmakers directly addressed members of the United States military and intelligence community. Their message? Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders. They urged service members to stand by the Constitution, not any individual leader, no matter who that leader is. Elissa Slotkin ended the video with a powerful message. We need you to stand up for our laws, our Constitution. Don't give up the ship. Notably, they did not reference any specific incident or accuse the president of giving illegal commands. Instead, their message was general, reminding military members of their oath to the Constitution. But this message sparked something unexpected. Why did a simple reminder about the Constitution lead to calls for execution? President Donald Trump reacted swiftly and harshly. In multiple posts on Truth Social, he blasted the lawmakers, calling their actions seditious behavior, punishable by death. He also called them traitors and suggested they should be locked up, sparking immediate backlash. This wasn't the first time Trump used aggressive rhetoric toward political opponents. He has previously called for the imprisonment of former officials like John Bolton and James Comey. In 2021, he even defended chants from supporters calling for the hanging of Mike Pence during the January 6th Capitol riot. But this time, Trump's words seemed to carry even more weight, because they involved national security, the military, and potential criminal consequences. Could be statements actually put lawmakers' lives at risk. The targeted lawmakers didn't back down. Senator Elissa Slotkin responded saying, "No threat, intimidation, or call for violence will deter us from defending the Constitution." Other top Democrats in Congress quickly issued warnings, saying Trump's words could incite violence, especially from extremist groups. They even reached out to U.S. Capitol Police to ensure the safety of the lawmakers involved, signaling real concerns about potential threats stemming from Trump's comments. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer called Trump's statements a match soaked in gasoline. He warned that words like execution and treason could encourage radical supporters to act. What about Republicans? Did they condemn or defend Trump? The reaction among Republicans was divided. Many stayed silent, refusing to comment at all. Some offered minimal responses like, "That's his opinion," said Senator Tim Sheehy, a former Navy SEAL. But a few spoke more directly. Senator Lindsey Graham, a longtime Trump ally, criticized both sides, calling the Democrats' video irresponsible, but saying Trump's response went over the top. He clarified that while he disagrees with the video, calling for execution is not acceptable. Meanwhile, Senator Chris Coons, a Democrat, said calling for the execution of members of Congress for reminding troops of their duty is chilling and is behavior we expect from authoritarians, not a U.S. president. Was there any legal basis for Trump's accusation of sedition? Here's where it gets serious. For civilians, sedition as a crime does not technically exist. There is, however, a crime called seditious conspiracy, which carries a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison, but not the death penalty. For military personnel, under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, sedition can be punishable by death under extreme circumstances. But in this case, all the lawmakers did was remind military personnel of their legal right to refuse illegal orders, which is actually protected under military law. That means their actions were not illegal, they were consistent with military regulations, and certainly not punishable by death. Even the White House later clarified that the president did not actually intend to execute members of Congress, but they did continue to accuse Democrats of trying to undermine military discipline. So where does this leave the country, and what could happen next? This event goes beyond partisan politics. It touches on some of the most fundamental questions in American democracy. Can elected leaders openly threaten political opponents with execution? Where do we draw the line between free speech and incitement of violence? Most importantly, what is the military truly loyal to, the president or the Constitution? These lawmakers argued that the military's ultimate loyalty is not to any president, but to the U.S. Constitution. Trump, on the other hand, insists that encouraging troops to question orders endangers national unity, discipline, and security. So the battle isn't just between Democrats and Republicans. It's a battle for the soul of American democracy, the role of the military, and the limits of presidential power. No matter where you stand politically, this moment marks a major turning point in American discourse. When accusations of treason, sedition, and execution enter political debate, democracy itself is being tested. This story isn't just about a video or a social media post. It's about a country wrestling with the question, what and who does America truly stand for? Before you go, I want to hear from you. Do you think reminding the military to follow the Constitution is patriotic or dangerous? Should a president ever use words like execution or traitor toward fellow elected officials? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this breakdown insightful, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we have more major political analysis coming your way. Your voice matters. Stay informed, stay aware, and stay engaged.